Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will discuss the East Finals preview between the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers. Last year, the Indiana Pacers finished the regular season with a record of 47 and 35, securing the sixth seed in the Eastern Conference. In the first round, they faced the third-seeded Milwaukee Bucks, who were without the star player Giannis Antetokounmpo due to injury. The Pacers won the series 4-2, with second star Damian Lillard also missing time for the Bucks. In the conference semifinals, the Pacers faced the second-seeded New York Knicks. The Knicks had their own injury issues, with starting forward Julius Randle and role player Bojan Bogdanovic set to miss the series. The Knicks won Game 1 after a series of controversial officiating decisions in the final minute, before also winning Game 2, in which they lost OG Anunoby to injury. The Pacers responded by winning Game 3 and 4 at home before the teams traded home wins in Games 5 and 6. The Pacers won the series with a historic offensive performance in Game 7, winning the series 4-2. They were beaten by the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. This season, the Indiana Pacers finished at number 4 seeds with 50 wins and 32 losses. In the first round, they faced Milwaukee Bucks, the fifth seeded in the Eastern Conference. In Game 1, Pacers won 117-98. In Game 2, Indiana Pacers won 123-115. In Game 3, Bucks won 117-111. In Game 4, Indiana won 129-103. And Indiana Pacers finished the series in Game 5 in overtime, 119-118. They faced Cleveland Cavaliers in the semifinals. Damian Lillard is non-factor in this series. He did not play Game 1 because he continues to work in his way into game shape after battling deep vein thrombosis in his right calf. He returned in games 2 and 3 and limited to 21 points combined on 6 of 25 shooting from the field, 3 of 16 from beyond the arc, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line. In game 4, Lillard tore his left Achilles tendon and played only 6 minutes. In that series, Pascal Siakam averaged 19.8 points per game on 55.6% shooting from the field, 44.4% from beyond the arc, and 73.3% from the free throw line. Their second leading scorer, Tyrese Haliburton, had 17.6 points per game on 42.1% shooting from the field, 26.8% from beyond the arc, and 81.3% from the free throw line. And their series against Cavaliers, Pacers won Game 1, 121-112. Pacers also win Game 2, 120-119. In Game 3, Cavaliers won 126-104. In Game 4, Pacers won to lead the series 3-1, 129-109. And finally, they finished the series in Game 5, 114-105. In that 5-game series against Cleveland Cavaliers, Pascal Siakam averaged 17.8 points per game on 53.7% shooting from the field, 43.8% shooting from beyond the arc, and 58.8% from the free throw line. Their second leading scorer is again Tyrese Haliburton, who had 17.4 points per game on 54.4% shooting from the field, 45.8% from beyond the arc, and 77.8% from the free throw line. Let's proceed to the New York Knicks. Last season, the team finished with 50 wins, and 32 losses and secured the second seed in the Eastern Conference with the first round matchup against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Knicks defeated the 76ers in 6 games. In the second round, they faced the Indiana Pacers and they were defeated in 7 games. This season, the New York Knicks finished third seed in the Eastern Conference. They faced Kate Cunningham and Detroit Pistons in the first round. In Game 1, New York Knicks defeat Detroit Pistons behind Jalen Brunson's 34 points and 8 assists performance. In Game 2, Detroit won 194 and they were led by Kate Cunningham with 33 points and 12 rebounds. New York Knicks appears victorious in a close Game 3 118-116 behind 30 points performance from Brunson and Towns. New York won Game 4 94-93 and take 3-1 lead. In Game 5, Detroit steals a game from New York in Madison Square Garden 106-103. But New York Knicks bounced back to win the series in Little Caesars Arena 116-113 behind Brunson's 40 points performance. They will play Boston Celtics in the second round. In that 6 game series, Jalen Brunson averaged 31.5 points per game on 43.6%, shooting from the field 33.3% from beyond the arc, and 81.5% from the free throw line. He also averaged 8.2 assists per game. On the other hand, their second leading scorer, Karl Anthony Towns, averaged 19.7 points per game on 48.9% shooting from the field, 48% from beyond the arc, and 90% from the free throw line. He also had 10 rebounds per game. In their series with the Celtics, New York win Game 1 in TD Garden 108-105 despite being down by 20 points behind OG Ononobi and Jaylen Brown 29 points game. They steal another home court advantage by winning Game 2 91-90 despite being down again by 20 points. Boston 3-point shooting touch is back and won Game 3 115-93. New York steals Game 4 with 121-113. It's a double black eye for the Boston Celtics as Tatum suffers right leg injury after scoring 42 points. In Game 5, the series went back to TD Garden and the Boston won 127-102 behind Derrick White's 34 points performance. But as the series returned to Madison Square Garden, New York routed the Boston Celtics 119-81 to won the series. In that 6 game series, Jalen Brunson averaged 26.2 points per game and 7.2 assists on 44.5% shooting from the field, 39.1% from the beyond the arc, and 82.5% from the free throw line. While Karl Anthony Towns is still consistent as he averaged 19.8 points per game and 12.7 rebounds per game on 47.3 shooting from the field, 15.8 from beyond the arc, and 93.3% from the charity stripe. In their regular season series matchup, they meet 3 times this season. New York routed Indiana in Game 1, 123-98, while Indiana dominate in Game 2, 132-121, behind Benedict Maturin 38 points performance. While in Game 3, New York appears victorious. In that game, Karl Anthony Towns and Josh Hart led the New York Knicks. New York Knicks won the series 2-1. In this matchup, Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson consistency will be tested. Remember in Boston game, Karl Anthony Towns shot just 15% from behind the arc. Their offense will rely heavily in these two main guys. Josh Hart playmaking, Mikal Bridges' defensive skills, and Miles McBride's presence at the bench will be crucial in this series. OG Anunoby will be also a top matchup for the Indiana Pacers. On the other hand, for the Indiana Pacers, production from their two leading scorers will be tested. Furthermore, their defensive prowess will be tested also against scoring guard like Jalen Bronson. Miles Turner and Benedict Maturin will be important assets to defend Karl Anthony Towns. They also need to slow down Jalen Bronson. Here are the playoffs East Finals schedule. Game 1, May 22, 2025. Madison Square Garden, 8 a.m. Philippine Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Game 2, May 24, 2025. Madison Square Garden, 8 a.m. Philippine Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Game 3 will be in Gainbridge Fieldhouse, 8 a.m. Philippine Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Game 4 will be again in Gainbridge Fieldhouse, 8 a.m. Philippine Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Game 5 will be back at Madison Square Garden, to be determined if necessary. Game 6 will be at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, to be determined if necessary. And Game 7 will be at Madison Square Garden on June 3, 2025, to be determined if necessary. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to help our channel grow. Thank you so much everyone. See you in the next video.